Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Storify. It's been a long time since my last video 3 weeks ago. I'm really hectic with my work just now, so I need to take spare time to do recording to my YouTube video Storify here. So thank God now I have time to record myself to tell you all about the next story. To continue the previous part, which was the chapter 5, the commander's choice. The previous part was the 4th part, which was cracks in the machine. And this time I'm gonna tell you all about the 5th part, the commander's choice. Chapter 5, the commander's choice. The next cycle began with a summons. Elias' names echoed through the loudspeakers, his stomach clenching with every syllable. Walker turned heads as he walked the narrow corridor, whispers trailing behind him. No one wanted their name called. Summons meant questions. Questions meant danger. Two guards in the police black armor waited for him outside the common deck. Their masks hid their expression, but Elias could feel the weight of their gaze. Inside, one ordered, his voice flat as steel. Elias obeyed. The common deck was unlike any part of Act 3 he had seen. The walls gleamed with the screens, maps, and flickering lines of data. It smelled faintly of oil, ozone, and power. At the center stood the commander, framed by glowing panels, her hands clasped behind her back. Her iron gray hair cocked the light like a crown of wires. Elias, he said. Her voice both sharp and calm. You've been noticed. His heart pounded. He forced himself to stand straighter. For what reason, Commander? She regarded him as weighing every ounce of his being. You ask questions, she said. Questions must avoid. Elias' mouth went dry. I only want to understand how we survive. And survival, she replied smoothly, requires obedience. Her eyes pierced him unblinking, but obedience without thought is weakness. You may yet be useful. Elias swallowed, unsure whether he was being praised or condemned. Useful for what? The commander turned toward a screen. It displayed the reactor core glowing like a beating heart, but the lines of code being inside it told a different story. Number out of balance, systems of the edge of failure. You've noticed the fractures, he said. Few dared to look. Fewer still dared to speak. Elias hesitated, then nodded. It's falling, he said. And it falls, and it fails completely. We died, the commander finished. Yes, she tapped the command to console. Another image filled the screen maps of the wasteland above. Glowing markers pulled across desolate ruins. But there are other arcs, he continued. Some are silent, some are broken, but one still answers. Elias leaned forward, hope sparking despite himself. Another heaven? Not a heaven, she considered. Arrival Act 7, the word floated in the air like a verdict. Elias frowned. A rival? But we're the same, aren't we? The commander's lips thinned. No arc is the same. Each was built differently, governed differently. Some chose compassion, others chose strength. She turned back to him. Arc 7 chose strength. Elias felt an unease coil in his chest. And you want to join them? Her gaze hardened. I want to take what they have. Her breath caught. You mean war? The commander's silence was answered enough. She finally said, Arc 7 has resources, technology, and power to outlast us. If we remain passive, we starve. If we act, we endure. Alice's pulse quickened. This was not a survival, it was conquest. What about the people here? He asked, his voice trembling. What happens if you fall? What happens if you fail? Her eyes narrowed. Failure is not an option. She paced slowly, her boots echoing on the steel floor. I'm not cruel, Elias, I'm pragmatic. There is no world left for dreamers, only for those willing to sacrifice. Sacrifice who? Elias whispered. The commander turned, his stare cutting like glass. Whoever must be sacrificed. The silence between them stretched, heavy and suffocating. Elias' thought thrilled. He had come here to escape death, but the Ark's survival plan was soaked in it. What tell me this? He finally asked. Because you are not like the others, he said simply. You notice, you question, you resist. I would rather harm than that crush it. Alice felt like a chill run through him, and if I refuse, the commander smiled faintly. Then you disappear like all the others. The words landed like a blade against his throat. She turned back to the screens. Return your post. Elias, think carefully. When the time comes, I will ask where your loyalties lie. He was dismissed. The corridor aside felt colder than before. Elias' legs carried him, but his mind spun widely. Wars against another Ark, sacrifice of their own people. A commander who saw survival as conquest. He wanted to run, to hide, to pretend he hadn't heard. But the truth had been burned into him. Mara was right. The Ark's survival would not save everyone. It might not even save him. Yet, now he was caught in the current, unable to swim free. That night he told Mara everything. They sat in the dark of the maintenance tunnel. Voices hushed. Her eyes widened as he spoke. Arc 7, she whispered. I've heard rumors, stronger, bigger, harsher. Some say they enslave their weak, Elias shivered. The commander wants war, she says it's the only way. Marjo clenched. Of course he does. He always thought about strength, but war kills us faster than radiation. Elias rubbed his temples. She gave me a choice, he murmured. Mara's eyes searched his face. To side with her or to vanish, Elias admitted. The word tasted bitter. Mara leaned closer, her voice trembling but determined. Then we need another choice. Our own. Elias looked at her, startled. What do you mean? I meant we don't have to follow her. We can't let her gamble with every life here. Her world lit like a spark in him. But sparks were dangerous in a powder keg. What can we do now? We're just the workers. Mara's lips curved into a shadow of some smile. Workers know that the Ark's better than anyone. Where the wires run, where the vents lead, where the secrets hide. Alice stared at her. Realization dawning. Mara wasn't just warning him. She hadn't preparing for this. You've thought about fighting her, she said quietly. Mara's eyes gleamed. Not fighting, she corrected. Surviving differently. Finding another way. Maybe even leaving. Alice's breath caught, leaving the Ark. Mars nodded slowly. There are rumors of hidden vault, unmarked shelter. Even outside, some say the world is less dead as we think. Elias shook his head. That's impossible, the radiation. And yet we're still alive, Mara cut it. Maybe the world isn't what they told us. Maybe it's changing. It's changing, like it's not the same word as you'd think before. Alice's mind spun with question, fear, and impossible hope. For the first time since the sirens, he felt faintest shimmer of possibility. The choices long before him, set with commander in war, or is everything on whisper, or another way. Neither promised safety, both promised blood. His daughter's face haunted him. Her smile, her small hand slipping away in the chaos of fire. I can't lose everything again, he whispered. Mara's hand touched his shoulder firmly. Then don't, she said. Choose the path of the safe that the more than yourself. Okay guys, I think that's the end of the 5th part, the commander's choice. And the next chapter will be Whispers of Escape, which gonna be the 6th part of this last dance story. Yeah, that's all about the 5th part, the commander's choice. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you guys can sleep well with this story as well. Yeah, I hope so. And thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share to your friends so your friends can also know about the story that I really love to share to you all. Yeah, okay, I think that's all. I'm Storify. Goodbye and see you in the next video. Bye bye.